Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's inaugural soccer broadcast of the 2014 season. Mark Ian Simon, along with Paul Scotty Nesca, to bring you on the action of what should be a very good soccer game between the St. Joe's Marauders, ranked 7th in the large school poll, undefeated at this point. St. Francis coming in with, I believe, a 4-game winning streak, so a very good league match today, Paul.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with those introductions, but then I realized you were in your full World Cup mode. But, yeah, no question about it, Mark. What a great day weather-wise. But the Marauders come in 8-0-1, and it just on a roll. I got a chance to get a look at these Marauders a couple of times last week, and they are led by the veteran leadership of Marcus Diaguiar and Henry Fromm. And Hunter Walsh has been sizzling, my friend, up front. 2 goals his last outing, and you certainly can't speak about the Marauders without talking about the all-Western New York backstop, Will Barama. He's just been fantastic for this team.
Yeah, 7 shutouts and just 2 goals
just
given
ridiculous.
up today. Yep, right.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, he can. It's funny in a game like this. You can have a goalie, and he can be a game changer back there. It's definite. He can turn the tide. In fact, against Canisius last week, ball got loose, a little misplay by the Marauder defenders, and there was a breakaway, and he made the save, and right there really turned it around. The Marauders were able to get on the board shortly thereafter and went on to the 4-0 victory.
Yeah, it should be exciting. I haven't seen him play yet this year, so I'm kind of excited. And it's a big one, as we always talk about the seedings. These league games, they make a big difference where you get seeded for the playoffs. So.
Yeah, and the other big thing here, Mark, too, with the Marauders, they have a lot of speed, but what's different, and everyone asks what's different with this squad, is they are scoring at a good clip. They're finishing. They've had trouble with that over the past couple of years, even though they've had success with that as well. But they've finished significantly much better this year. And, again, you talk about it. Hunter Walsh, the senior, has done a great job. Max MacArthur as well, the junior. So the Marauders are going to look to get out early with their speed and try and get up and have Franny's playing on their heels here, Mark.
Yeah, and like you said, Paul, I was just looking at the goal sheet. Hunter Walsh got 8 goals and 5 assists.
Yeah.
Scales got 5 goals. Bindler's got 1 goal, but he's got 6 assists. So, uncharacteristic scoring for the Marauders. This could be a team that could get themselves all the way to Long Island.
Yeah, I think, Mark, they got to like their chances, but
Yep.
they got to take care of business today, and they kick it off early.
Yep, Marauders in their all-white. They're going right to left. Rich Uppers Pallier. I think we got to give him an Irish name or something, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
I don't know, Baldy.
Oh, brother.
There we go.
Marauders a little possession game through the neutral zone, taken away there by Franny's.
Kind of set you the up-front men for St. Joe's. 15, Evan Scales. 11 with it now, Maxwell MacArthur. Got 2 else we got up front. Obviously, Hunter Walsh is number 10.
Yep, and you're going to have Tyler Gritchen over there as well.
Yep, on the left wing. Yep.
There's a throw-in on the side that goes out of play. The young Fromm, Spencer Fromm, with the throw-in there. And he's played very well since coming up. Just a freshman. Worked his way into the starting lineup. Good 2-way player for the Marauders.
Yep.
A lot of effort, just like his older brother. And I'll tell you, the effort out of number 9, Henry Fromm, all season has been terrific. He's in that back line of defense, and he runs things there. Very vocal, very authoritative with direction. So the ball volleyed around back and forth near the midfield line. Mindler's got it up, tries to get it up the wing. Our good friend Dave Butler not on the whistle today.
Oh, Mark Butler.
Or Mark Butler, excuse me. Yeah, real good friends. Yeah, yeah. Butts doesn't get the call today.
I thought maybe he'd be here so he could go for a post game.
He's I think he's probably at the driving range, knowing that he's got a 12:32 tee time tomorrow.
We'll set some of the Red Raiders for you as they get control of the ball. Up front, they have number 9. It's Ryan Kalwerski. And let's see, Seth Snyder is number 8. 11.
Nate Gora.
Yep, Nate Gora.
A couple of baseball guys out there, Nate Gora and Jacob Victor for the Red Raiders. Yep. Victor, a midfielder. on the far side.
Jake Dugan is number 3.
There's a long ball played up to Walsh. He can't get to it.
Yeah, with that speed up front, I'm sure there are a lot of long ball tries so they can just try to outrun the defense.
Well, it could be a little tougher today, Mark. We do have a pretty good prevailing breeze coming out, and it's coming out of the east. So, some of those long balls, you got to be a little more precise. And if you're going up the right side, you're going to have to kick it through a pretty good breeze.
Yeah, that JJ's Cafe to Gigi's
Correct.
Breeze
Yeah.
can be a little difficult.
That's right. It's a nice takeaway there for the Marauders,
Yep.
and away comes Scales.
Yep.
Good inside-out move by Scales, but he loses possession there.
Yep, too good job by the 2 defenders there.
Yeah, a little squeeze out there. Marauders will have a throw in. It's going to be Philip Grandy on the far side. Mr. Bobby Moranto in the building this
I
afternoon.
just saw that, yep.
Bobby, of course, as his junior son, number 4. He'll see some action a little bit.
Good cross ball there in the middle of the Scales.
Just fails to connect.
Beautiful cross.
Wow. Great ball there by
Yep.
Spencer Fromm. Whew.
And I can't see that far corner, so I'll let you just
Yeah.
describe what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm blocked, yeah. I have no idea.
I decided to take the outdoor station today. There's a ball that rolls aimlessly to the goaltender. That's number 1, Johnny Felton. And he will play it up with the multicolored turquoise and fuchsia spikes. There's DeAguiar.
He is so quick.
Oh, Mark, I got to tell you, against Canisius, it was just something to see. His closing speed's terrific,
Yep.
but then when he gets the ball, it doesn't change. He's able to continue to accelerate even on dribble. You're going to be confused all day here as the football team's got their whistles going as well.
Yep, Marauders just trying to settle now.
Mindler plays it back to Fromm. Fromm will play it back to Barema. Can't handle that. He's just got to kick it plain off the ground, and he gets a good one. Out to midfield. Marauders looking to get some possession in the Franny zone. Try and take advantage of that quick touch, the quick speed.
Yep.
Oh, there's
You have
a
a
break.
chance for Scales
Oof.
there, yep. He was onside.
That's a really, really nice job by the defender there for St. Francis. That is number 17, Jacob Dogbrick. Good speed for him as well. MacArthur on the wing. Little touch
Good,
into the paint, no good.
Good give and go.
Oh, good
shot
back
there.
heel
Ooh.
there by Walsh to set himself up for the one-timer. Just missed the upper corner on the left. Oof. They're going to say it was deflected. We're going to get a corner
There you
kick
go.
here. Okay.
If you just joined in, we've played 5 minutes of this first 40-minute half. No score.
Corner for the Marauders. Played to the front. It's down on the ground. Loose. Oh. Walsh just fails to connect. And Franny's comes away with it. Oh, nice touch
Good
there.
ball there, yep.
Here comes Franny's on the break.
Good pass out to the right wing. Shot, no problem, handled by Barema.
A good opportunity there, though, for Franny's. 2-on-1, but just couldn't get much on the shot. There was Ryan Kowalski.
Kowalski, yep.
Nice ball again to Scales. We'll play it over to MacArthur. I can feel that breeze picking
I can
up
hear
again.
I can hear it in the microphone.
Absolutely. We'll see if that plays a role here moving forward. And plays a role in our broadcast. It might have to come back in. Yeah, one of the beauties of soccer, the ball's being played in, going on. Hunter Walsh is just on a knee tying a spike.
Yep.
Here's Mindler trying to play one up.
They're going to offsides.
Yeah, and that's the right call there, as Gritchen was just a step ahead of the defender there, Dobrick, and that's going to be an offside every time. Can't break free of that defender and get past him until the ball has been played forward. Little soccer 1-on-101 for you.
I refereed for
Yeah, but
A long time.
A lot of people said you didn't know that rule. Here's Dobrik.
They might make a comeback.
There you go. At these numbers, I would. Mindler plays it over. That's a errant pass that Franius will take over. A little sloppy in the early going here for the Marauders.
Yep. Marauders have four across the backside.
That's a good ball.
It's got some space. Good ball to Scales.
Oh, good control by Scales there, but another good job there by the defender for St. Francis. That was Patrick Bapst. Young Frome over to MacArthur. Look at Walsh trying to beat him on the corner. He's got some good speed. But another good job by the defender there.
Yeah, Jacob Dugan for St. Francis. Little throw in by, is that Frome?
Yep.
No. Is that
The younger
one?
handball. Now Franny's at inbound. Played back into the Franny zone. Kind of a scuffle here. Not much going on in terms of fluidity and continuity. Here's D'Aguiar, though. Oh, good
Nice
ball to Walsh.
Walsh, yep.
Oh, just misses the far post.
They keep knocking on the door. One of them's going to go in, though.
Well, you see it loosening up here just a little bit, starting to get some edges there, and you saw Walsh turn the corner. Just couldn't get a real good piece on that.
I mean, most of the first 9 minutes have all been down in the St. Francis end.
Yeah, Barema just a roller. That's the only time he's even had to touch the ball this far. Victor to play it in from the goal mouth. Mindler takes it away, and he'll get it up to MacArthur. Ah.
Yep.
Oh, that is a nifty play by Spencer Frome on the sideline as he turns defense into offense. And again, here comes Walsh. Oh, they're going to get him this time again on the offside. Boy, they really think it looks like the game plan is to try and get Walsh on the edge and try to exploit the speed factor.
Yeah, and you put a little pressure on the official. They have to continue to make that offside call.
Mm-hmm. Oh, bad clear there by Franny's, and MacArthur traps it about the 40. Over to
Another
Mindler.
good ball. Oh.
Just
Mindler,
failed to connect
yep,
again.
But he was open.
Good boot by the goalie there. Played down by Franny's. Misplay there. Dobrik off the side of his foot out of bounds. Marauders will inbound. Oh, good look again through the middle. There's Scales, can't control. MacArthur on the wing. Oh, that's a nifty move.
A good cross ball here. Up. A corner
they're going to get a corner.
Yeah,
yep.
they will get a corner.
Victor made a nice play getting his leg out in front of that clearing pass, but it will go to a corner. And the ball boy heads out toward Fayette to retrieve.
Good cross. Good
ball.
Yeah. Oh, even too long. You know, that wind got that ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just kept carrying it. Looked at first it was going to be in a good spot.
Mm-hmm. Some subs in now for Franny's. They're going to send in 3. That corner was off the foot of Mindler.
28 minutes and some change left here in half number 1. Last night it was volleyball. The Marauders beat the Red Raiders 3-0 in our inaugural volleyball broadcast. Tomorrow night, Canisius and volleyball at 6:30. Paul and we won't be using the Ian and Scotty dames, though.
No.
Nope.
Karch and, I don't know, somebody else who played. Oh, good ball clear to Walsh. And, sends that one out onto Wilton.
Just missed the upper right corner.
Oh.
Would have been a Rick Jenneret call.
Oh, yes.
Upstairs where Mama hides the cookies.
Yeah, he went to the upper 90 there. Well, We'll have to ask for some help returning that ball.
Another good ball to Scales.
He's got to catch it. And he can't. He runs out of room as it goes out over the end line.
Yeah, they're just hugging that last line of defenders. One of these balls is going to get through to them.
So it'll be played from the goal mouth. Again, it's Victor. Gets one up. The wind really taking that to the sideline.
Yeah.
But it's going to go off of the Marauders, and it'll be a throw-in for St. Francis. Good head ball there up to Scales.
Good touch pass there.
Walsh has got a chance here. Oh, there's another one that's going to end up. I think we're out of soccer balls. Walsh is littering the neighborhood.
If it was football, it'd be 3-0.
6.
That went right through right through the posts. But again, they're going to break one of these.
Yeah,
it just seems like it's going to be a matter of time.
Ball was bouncing a little, just caught it up in the upswing a little bit. That's all right. St. Francis has to figure out what they can do to try to get any type of offense set up in the Marauder zone.
Yep, they've had very little ball control up to this point.
Mindler plays one to the front. That'll be handled right there by Felton, the goaltender. Oh, bad giveaway again in the Franny zone. Oh, good look there.
Oh, great save by the keeper.
Walsh has got to start thinking here in a little bit. What do I got to do to put one on the board?
Yeah, nice little pass from Dempsey.
Good effort there by the goaltender. It'll be a corner kick again. Mindler will line it up with the left foot at entry.
Be the third corner already?
Mm-hmm. He's going to try to make sure he controls this with the wind.
Yeah, take a little off of it with that wind blowing.
Oh, and he did. That's a good ball.
It is.
Oh, Diaguiar just heads it wide of the net. Be another goal kick for the Red Raiders. Victor will tee it up himself.
Yep, see if the Red Raiders can mount a little offense here.
A good boot by Victor.
Going to send him up the right side, I'll bet. Oh, he had 16, which was Espinosa. Didn't get it to him.
Just rolled out of bounds by Franny's. The Marauders will take over easy there. Bad throw-in is taken over by the Red Raiders.
Grandy with the throw-in.
Little give and go with Mindler. What do we got? Oh, we're going to have to take that.
Hey, call a push in the back. I didn't see that.
No.
He just fell.
Mindler just fell on that, absolutely. Fromm plays it to the middle, looking for Walsh, hoping to get a bounce. Oh, MacArthur tries to hit Walsh in the crease area. Good slide steal. It's going to be out of bounds for another corner kick for the Marauders. Oh.
No, goal kick?
Oh, I guess so. Refs disagreeing on that, but it's going to end up being the goal kick. Another sub in for St. Francis here. Number 25, Alec Nowatka checks in. Fatlin doesn't get much into that one. Yep. Now the Marauders will get the corner.
Another corner.
Here comes Mindler again. Still got to take just a hair more off of it.
You see Evan Scales parked right in the middle.
Yeah.
Then they got a little wall to the left-hand side. I'm sure they'll try to sneak Walsh in there.
Well, we'll see if they go
Watch
with
where
a
they
short
go.
low on the Scales. Oh, that's a good ball there, but cleared nicely by Franny's.
Yeah, that's Nathan Gora. Good head, but the Marauders still keep control. Continue to keep the pressure
MacArthur
on.
to front. Oh,
Yep,
there
what
it
a
is.
goal.
Good heel ball by Walsh on the cross from MacArthur. Your Marauders are up 1-0.
Yeah, Walsh. Yep.
Number 10, Hunter Walsh.
Great little play with the heel there.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time. They continue to just keep the offensive pressure on them. So that goal is at the 22-minute mark. 22 left to go. So 17:54.
Moranto and Mana check in for Scales and Gritchen.
Mana wearing 20 and Moranto in number 3.
4.
4.
There will be no penalty time either. They stopped the clock at the high school level, which
There's
is
no penalty
terrific.
time. They do have overtime, though.
Well, let's hope we don't need that. Franny's just struggling in all sorts of ways to try and get any positive possession in the Marauder zone.
A little push in the back there. Yep, it'll be a direct kick for the Marauders.
Nice sell job there by MacArthur as well.
Yeah, very little contact. And Frome will.
It looks like he's going to
it
try and
deep.
tee it up into the box area.
Yep.
Great ball. Cleared away and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in Marauders.
Yep, St. Joe's possession still.
Moranto plays it off the defender, and the Marauders will get yet another corner.
Yep.
5th of the afternoon.
Keep an eye on number 10. He's right in the middle. High kick.
Oh.
He's trying to get somebody on the far post.
Yeah.
But the wind just took that.
Yeah, a little too much carry with the win there.
Hey, we had some volleyball watchers last night.
Yeah,
We did. They were tweeting it up after.
beautiful.
Hopefully our Red Raider fans who were tweeting us this afternoon are enjoying this video broadcast. We'll be doing the same Saturday at 1 o'clock when one of the top-ranked football teams come to St. Joe's. 1 o'clock start.
Should be a good one, and the
Gonna be
weather
a gorgeous
too.
day. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful fall day for football. High in the mid-70s. See if they can get someone, if he's going to kick it wide or keep it himself.
Nice coverage defensively by the Marauders, though, to close off
Yeah,
that
they
play
did,
lane.
yeah. They try to sneak one in to Garrett Redmond, number 7. But the Marauder defensive line there.
Yeah, nothing doing. Frome with a
Bad
nice
line.
play.
Yep, the back defenders.
Careless mistake there for Franny's. That's number 12. Colin Whitman, who plays that one out of bounds. And away comes the Marauder rush. Here's Walsh. Oh, play into the front. Unable to put a foot on it, though, to try and close it with Dempsey.
Right.
Boy, Walsh is a handful up front. He's just very
Yes, he
talented with
is.
the feet. Here's Mindler. Mars might come out with another corner. Nope, that's going to be a goal kick. Victor again to play it forward.
1-0, the Marauders in front. Hunter Walsh with his 9th goal of the season
Yep, just past the halfway mark of the first half.
with 18:35 to go.
Frome with a clear. Ooh. Boy, Walsh almost got loose again. Franny's controls at midfield. Oh. Gora lost it in his feet there. Look out here. Well, oh, good inside out. Oh, Walsh plays it forward to the goalie. It's down. It's still loose. Oh, finally cleared away.
How good is that?
Yeah. Wow.
Now you can settle it here a little bit. Get a settle. Yep.
Another ball clear to the middle, just not high enough that time. But the Marauders regain possession again. Franny's just with poor ball possession at this point.
Offsides?
Yeah, it looks like it might have been on the far side there with MacArthur. Because it's certainly...
they wouldn't call that. They shouldn't call that. If it's not in the play, they shouldn't.
Well, Manna looked to be onside receiving the pass, but...
a lot of soccer still advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah. Now they're going to let Barema touch the ball once here. He plays it back with a big boot into the forward zone.
Yeah, he had to put his iPad back in the goal. He's doing his homework down there. Hold on, folks. Let me put my iPad down.
You know, a lot of 50-50 balls going the Marauders' way here.
Yeah, they are.
Little takedown there. It'll be Marauder ball as Moreno was tackled there. Literally tackled by number 21, David Blazkowiak.
You know, and you look at this team, Paul, and how they've just grown up over the years. A lot of these guys, Daguiar was here as a sophomore,
right.
I believe, on varsity, and Scales, and a lot of these guys. So this is their third year of varsity soccer.
Yeah.
And it's been fun to watch them grow up together.
Good clear to the middle, and Walsh was trying to post up his defender and just couldn't get control of the ball, but a good play by Frome into the box. Yeah, all sorts of trouble offensively for Franny's. Just can't sustain possession.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a Marauder on them everywhere they go. Plus, a couple of their long balls have been intercepted.
Yeah, bad clear there by the goalie. Now Franny's gains possession.
Good ball, change the field.
Yeah, try and change direction, too. Try and get the Marauders running around a little bit.
Another long ball to nobody, and the Marauders first to get it.
Well, it's not unlike your sport, Mark, with the basketball. Bad long passes on bad angles are going to get picked.
Yep.
And you just can't have flat passes through the middle like that. The Marauders are conscious on that second wave of defense.
Yeah, that's a real good analogy. They got a man on the... Oh, good pass here. Trouble. And Barema comes out and makes the save. That was number 11, Gora, for Franny. So that's their first scoring opportunity. Nice ball there.
Yeah, just thwarted before it started, though. Barema really quick to the ball there.
Yeah, he had a good read on it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost got to slip one through there. He's going to have number 8 with a push in the back. Yep. Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
Looked
either.
more like Frome was posting him up
right,
and keeping him away. There's MacArthur out on the wing, plays it back to Morano. There's a handball they're
going to play on. Yep.
Here's Walsh again on the edge. This time a nice job defensively, but the Marauders will end up with a corner.
Yep.
That was Jacob Dugan breaking it up. Mindler will head back in. A little leg weary from all these corner kicks he's had to play. Scales checks back in.
They give Walsh a little breather? No.
Nope.
Who's going off? I can't see the number.
MacArthur's going off. And
Dempsey. Yeah.
Now MacArthur's worked hard. He's had a good first half thus far. Mindler will play to the middle. See if he can control the distance here again. That's a much better ball.
That's a great ball. Oh, yeah. Scales can't get a head on it, though. Then we'll have a dangerous high kick by Daguerre. Yeah. Just a little over Scales' head. If he'd have got a head on it, would have been trouble.
Yeah, there was a good ball by Mindler there.
13 minutes left in the first half. St. Joe's with a 1-0 lead. What is always a critical league game with one of the other large schools in the Monsignor Martin.
Yeah. Clear here, though, the superior ball skills for the Marauders. Yep. A definite advantage here. It'll be a throw-in for St. Francis, right about midfield.
Yep, they've had some struggle making 2 or 3 passes connected once. Long ball, out of bounds, I'm guessing, down in that corner.
It's out of bounds.
Right.
Manna missed Scales, tried to get him breaking on the left lane, or on the left edge there. Throw in Franny's. Another ball that's up for grabs. The Marauders come away with it. There's Mindler playing it down.
And a way to get control.
Gets it to Daguerre. Morano fights midfield for it. Gets it back to Mindler nicely, and now Manna on the wing. Uh-oh. Manna breaks free.
He's got Scales in the middle. Can't get it to him.
Oh, Walsh.
What a move.
Little toe drag. Wow. Those are some talented feet, as they say. Played to the middle. Scales just unable to connect. Morano with a nice job keeping it in the scoring zone. There's Scales, turns and fires just wide. Another ball out on Wilton. Should be giving away Freezy Pops today to return the soccer balls.
The Marauders just continue to be ferocious, tenacious.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. Oh, they're going to say that got a piece of a Franny's player.
Okay, yep.
Another corner coming up. Mindler should be able to hook it into the net with all the practice he's had himself. What a great day. Good for these guys. Get such a great day to play. You never know when you get toward the end of September. You could get a little rain, a little cold, but we're sitting here with mid-70s and a beautiful sun-drenched sky.
Should be at the Westwood CC.
Yeah. Mindler to the middle. Another great ball, and that's going to go.
Oh, yeah, great ball there.
Hey, at first you don't succeed. Try 9 times.
Who's that? Philip Grandy. 16,
Yep.
Philip Grandy.
Philip Grandy.
Yeah, the assist to Mindler on the great clear. 2-0, 10 minutes, 10.5 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Grandy, a midfielder. That's his 3rd goal of the season. On a great crossing ball.
Well, the other thing too, with all the positive possession in the plus zone for the Marauders, you'd hate to go in with a 1-goal lead.
Yep.
That can be a little demoralizing too, and give the other team a little effort, saying, "Hey, as bad as we're down 1-0. We just pop one here. We got a new ball game." But
yeah,
a big goal for the Marauders.
Yeah, you get a bad bounce or a skip ball or
anything.
That second goal is important, no doubt. Especially when your goalie's got 7 shutouts. He's only allowed 2 goals this season.
Throw in Marauders. Scales plays it down to Morano. Morano will gather and play it back to Frome. Senior defense with Frome and Daguerre. Nice touch up on the wing. Walsh again looking to turn the corner, and we're going to get another corner. Hey. This time with Mindler being subbed out, the corner is going to be taken by Tyler Gritchen.
Another good ball. Header. Oh.
Daguerre just a little wide, but it's played front. Good save there.
Who's that in the game? Sherman? Logan Sherman?
Yep, that was off the foot of Sherman there. Oh, Fulton with a good clearing. but it's played back into the Franny zone on a good header there by DeAguiar. Sherman with a simple takedown of the. Oh, nice move by Walsh. Jeez.
He's got some great footwork. Hope everybody can see our advertisers on the fence back there.
Yeah, Orville's, Cloud Computing at PCI, Units, of course, New Era, AdPro Sports, E3 Communications, and Lancaster Medical. Thank you for your support.
Who's Lancaster Medical?
The Clearys.
Okay.
Actually, the son goes to Canisius.
Gritchen is looking for his support, and Littlegate getting up there. Is that
Scales? Yeah, just a step late on the good play by Gritchen.
Inside 8 minutes, first half, 2-0 Marauders in front. It's really been all St. Joe's up to this point.
Yeah, just borderline shot on goal, if you call it that, for St. Francis.
Good ball there.
Top of the box,
nice
play
there,
through, but a good cleared right away there by the Marauders back to midfield.
Nice play there, number 7, Garrett Redmond.
Here's Walsh on the wing again. Got a whistle. I don't know what the stoppage is. Maybe they said Walsh held off the defender there.
Yeah, we're going to have a kick coming back the other way.
Six and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Here we go again.
Oh, right idea there. Oh, referee's going to run in. Must be a kick.
Yeah, Marauder kick, free kick from the 30-yard line.
A direct free, which means you could score on the kick.
Well, Fromm will give it a shot. He'll try and throw it into the box with some air underneath it and let Walsh and Scales go to work.
And that's exactly what he did.
Great ball.
Yep.
Great ball. Good job by the goalie to come out and grab that.
Yep, Sherman tried to get ahead on it. Good ball to the outside.
Wow, great
nice
ball.
Read if he can run it down.
That's
Gritchen
Gritchen.
does, yep.
Drop past Walsh here would be in order.
Oh, yeah, I saw the same thing, yep.
Walsh was trailing and just kind of poaching into the corner of the box area, but he wasn't able to get the pass.
Five minutes. Moving right along.
You can set your watch to it.
And the best part is halftime's only 5 or 10.
Yeah, they asked the coaches.
Yep.
I was at the Canisius game. They're like, how much you went on the clock? Mike Thorne's like 5.
Yep.
I said, beautiful.
Another throw in. I think the Marauders now came out as number 5 in the latest news poll, so they're moving their way up.
Slow climb. Well, ball falls aimlessly, and the goalie will track that down and play it up on the ground as Franich tries to turn a little transition game here. That's thwarted by Fromm. Fromm plays it up to Sherman. Oh, little
didn't turn it looked quick enough, Logan did. He had Michael Wright.
Yep. Marauders getting a full complement of players in. Here's
Good
Fromm to
ball.
the middle.
That was McCarthy there?
Yep.
Or MacArthur, I mean?
Yes.
Yep. They got McCarthy on the brain. I saw Mike McCarthy in the weight room a little earlier.
Yeah, starting to progress health-wise. There's McCarthy. He plays it down. Bad giveaway there in midfield area. Good job by the Marauders coming back. Absolutely. Yeah, ref's letting them play a little bit there.
Yeah, some good hard work there by, what's it, Peter Croach, right?
No, that was Dempsey.
Was it?
Yep. It was Dempsey there.
But the Marauders have given them very little space. Even when they had that transition break, it was 3-on-4 going back.
Well, good defensive responsibility.
Long ball up the side there. Yep.
Oh,
you could just see that.
Yep, that gets through. Business again.
There's 2 Red Raiders with 5 white shirts back. I mean, the Marauders have always been solid defensively.
Well, your good offense can start from transition, and they're taking care of the defensive end here.
Yep.
Oh, Daguerre taken down just outside the box. That'll be a Marauder free kick.
But a Marauder team that can score goals and play the defense they've played for years, very dangerous.
Yep. Walsh is showing his lethal ability already today. Bremer plays it into the front court, or Franny's end of the field.
Yep, St. Francis had a hard time connecting on passes. Oh, good. Nice run there.
50-50 ball won there by Franny.
Yeah, Michael Wright did a good job. Minute and 30.
Oh, there's a takedown there. Nothing fancy there, just an old-fashioned takedown, and that was on Napier. So Franny's will have a free kick with just over a minute left here in the first half. Desperately needing for something to go right here. And cleared
ball.
it.
Yep, Frome gets a head on it. Can Michael Wright run it down?
Nah.
Almost.
He went all soccer on it, had the shirt up over his head.
Everybody's been pretty behaved today for a soccer game. Usually, you got a few guys that are rant and rave.
Well, the Marauders looking to just kill off this last half minute. Franny's really pressing forward to no avail. Here's MacArthur with just 25 left.
Had right in the middle, couldn't get it to him. 15 seconds. And half number 1. Which has been all St. Joe's at this point.
Well, there's a
run
ball
this
ahead.
last one down. Good read by the goalkeeper.
Nice to get it out of harm's way, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Yep, first half is over. The Marauders in front, 2-0. It's been all St. Joe's up to this point.
I'm going to put 10 on the clock, Mark.
Is that what they want, 10? See what the officials have, but we'll take a little break. It'll either be 5 or 10 minutes. Uppers is going to put the scoreboard on the screen so everybody will know, and Paul and I will be back shortly. Hey, we're back for the second half action where the Marauders lead the Red Raiders of St. Francis 2-0 on a beautiful day for soccer here at 845 Kenmore Avenue. Mark Ian Simon along with Paul Scotty Nasca bringing you all the action. I like those nicknames. You want a new one?
I think we'll just
Scotty. I don't. You look like a Scotty.
Scotty. Well, it's been all Marauders here, Mark. 40 minutes of just complete pressure put on the St. Francis Red Raiders by this Marauder front line, and 2-0 to show for it. Goals by Mr. Hunter Walsh off a great feed from MacArthur, and Gritchen on the clear from the corner kick of Mindler. So, Franny's looking to do anything they can to get get some offensive possession in the St. Joe's zone.
Yeah, I mean, the Marauders are just quicker. They're
stronger, more determined. There's just a lot of things, and a lot of 50-50 balls going Marauders' way. Here's a long ball down the side for Franny's.
Yeah, but Grandy right there.
Yeah, Grandy in really good position, but it's going to result in a corner.
First corner for the Red Raiders. Quick goal by them could give them a little momentum.
Well, that's what you want to avoid if you're the Marauders. You don't want this team to get off the deck real quick.
Good ball. Good head on it and
just over the top.
Yeah, I think that was number 8 for St. Francis. That's Seth Snyder.
Just the second, the second shot on goal for St. Francis today. Perimeter clear.
Oh, good pass, too.
Oh, Walsh just couldn't find it. He played it forward, just couldn't find it.
Looked like that was going to be an innocent play. Almost turned into a break. That's the last guy if you're St. Francis. You're going in alone.
Yeah, you don't want him. He's a pretty good finisher with both.
Goal.
Look out here again.
There he is offside, though. Yep. Absolutely off. Yep. Couple yards behind the last defender.
Yeah, sometimes those defenders move forward, though, and play a little game with it.
Oh, they do, yeah.
That's what I would do.
That makes a tricky call for the officials.
Jacob Victor with the free kick to play it in for St. Francis. Frome, ever present in that back line, clears again. He's just rock solid in the middle back there. Just is everywhere. Ball played in. Marauders have possession. There's a long ball heading toward MacArthur's way. He and Jacob Victor in a foot race. Victor's got to clear it wide.
But it'll be a throw-in for the Marauders.
Let me know what happens.
You can't see that corner either?
Not from this perch.
Spencer Frome will throw it in. Throws into Mindler. He got a shot at goal. Whoa, yeah.
Ooh.
Just missed the post and just a little wide.
Wow, a twisted spinner there.
I didn't think he'd have any chance of getting anything through from where he was.
Wow, that was a great
ball.
Great piece there. Victor playing it in again for the Red Raiders.
St. Joe's quickly gets control of it again. McCarthy, he's got Scales with him, and Hunter Walsh.
Yeah, MacArthur's awful dangerous on that wing himself.
Yeah.
Good speed, good ball skills. Cleared across and out of play. Franny's will have a throw in.
Always good move in soccer to change the field.
Little give and go attempt there with Smith, no good. And it'll be cleared by the Marauders. Oh, that would have been to be off as well, but played down by Franny's and back into the forward zone. Nice touch by Frome there to Mindler. Walsh goes 1-on-3, loses possession. Victor neatly takes it away from him, but then gives it away to MacArthur. Look out here. Oh, they're going to get Walsh on the offside. Ooh, very close and dangerous again as Walsh turned the corner, and he was getting ready to tee it up. There's Smith, the captain for St. Francis. Excuse me, Seth Snyder. Played out of bounds, throw in for St. Francis in front of the Marauder bench. Once again, Frome is there to clear. Frome kicks it down. Victor will play it up.
He's got Scales in the middle. He might have been off, no?
No, just
Close.
a little bit. Yeah, a little too long of a touch there for Walsh, looking for Scales up the gut. Ooh, a little bit of a fan on the clearing kick by the goalie. Spencer Frome plays it forward again. Here come the Marauders. Oh, boy.
There he is. He's just laying out there.
Clear, middle. Oh, Scales fails to connect through his legs. He had the wide open net yawning at him, and Scales couldn't connect to finish.
But I'll start it with Walsh. He just snuck, quietly off to the side. I think they might have lost where he was.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, I don't know how you can lose that guy.
Very dangerous.
Well, he wasn't hovering in the middle of the field, though. This time he was out wide.
Yep.
Sneaky dangerous.
Here's a chance for St. Francis. They get in the front zone. But Spencer Frome now clears, and he gets it to MacArthur up the right. Plays middle for Mindler. Walsh really waiting on. Oh,
Scales way off.
They're just waiting for the clearing pass there. Walsh and Scales were almost in 3-point stances waiting. And Mindler just couldn't get control to play it forward. They just fell off sides. They are looking for the home run ball here to really open up a big lead. But you got to be careful of that. You start pushing that far forward, you can get some numbers advantage to Franny's. Frome will play it back to Barema in the pipes. Show his versatility with a left-footed clear. Controlled by Franny's. Here's Victor coming up from his defensive post. Little heel kick cleared to the middle. A nice clear by Frome yet again. Sliding tackle. Played down to the corner to the left of Barema. Nice takeaway there for the Marauders.
That's Philip Grandy again, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's been solid back there.
Mindler, what a nice play by Walsh.
Gritchen just going to keep it?
Yeah, Scales had to come back on side, actually. He outran his defender by accident. Be a throw in Marauders here.
So hear that wind.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that windy. Here's Diaguiar playing it up in the middle to Moranto, who just checks back in for the Marauders. Ooh, Scales takes one low. He's going to hang out a little bit.
Getting a little chippy here right in front of us.
Jeez.
Yep.
Wow, there's a takedown. We'll see if that's a card. I don't know. Coachella there just took down MacArthur, and the referee's got the hands out like, what are you doing?
I mean, the game's been pretty clean up to
that
point, yep.
And you know what? The ref leaves the card in the pocket, rightfully so. Hasn't been too much going on.
No.
Sure, he'll monitor that situation. Frome, the elder, to play it in from right at midfield. Free kick. Direct in traffic. He's going to play it across to Diaguiar. Marauders work the left side. Another long ball clear, but this time corralled and kicked well out of bounds for St. Francis.
Yeah, they tried to get it to Gritchen up the sideline.
Yeah, Gritchen will throw it in. Try to get it to Walsh in the middle. It rolls aimlessly toward the goaltender. He'll pick it up, and he's going to clear. Oh, he gets a good leg into that one. Wow, it's his best of the day.
It's a heck of a boot.
That's a total change of field there.
Kicked that ball about 70 yards,
Hey,
60 yards.
Got it into the jet stream. Now Barema puts it down. He's going to play it off the ground. Good ball up towards center. Oh man, this time we're going to get a card. That's the same two tangling. Gruchella again. This time he got a very big piece of MacArthur, and he's still down on the ground. Gruchella receives a yellow.
Where's our athletic trainer? I don't see him anywhere.
Probably inside, probably getting the canvas caught. Henry Fromm says he's fine. Gives the thumbs up to the side. Don't worry about him. Although MacArthur's staying down still yet. Here comes our trainer.
Our new trainer, Tim. What's his last name?
Yeah.
Tim.
Tim.
It is Tim. I think it's Wilson.
Okay.
Or Schmidt. Common name. It is a common name.
And now Coach Thoyne will take the slow trot across the field.
Hey, we got open house this weekend. Sunday and Monday. Sunday at 10:30 to 3, and Monday 5 to 7:30. For the Red Raider listeners, they're also having an open house, I believe, on Sunday and Monday as well.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody who lives south.
Spattering of applause from the thousands in attendance here today. Looks like he got caught up high on that one.
No, he's worried about the head, the heads, button heads.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he might have a little drip of blood coming from the nose. They're going to clean that up. He can't be on the surface with that happening. They're going to take him inside.
Yeah, got a little cut above, on the forehead, yeah. Surprised there aren't more concussions in this game.
Well, I think there are more than we think. So now we're going to get back to action here. Fromm's going to clear it in. Refs give the signal to go ahead, and we are underway again. 30 minutes left in the second half. Good ball by Fromm, looking for Mindler. Can't get it. Good clear here by Franny's. Good ball down by Fromm. The wind is having a little effect. You can definitely see that. It was such a dominating first half for the Marauders. It didn't appear as the wind was that big a factor, but it's been one.
Nice play there.
Mindler with the rocket. Good save. Great second effort by the goalie to keep that out. Terrific save to keep this thing within shouting distance. Wow, what a heck of a save. That ball had a little English on it, started heading back toward the goal. And Fulton dives back, gets the hand on it. Great save. Oh, Snyder with a little fancy move for Franny's, but out of bounds. Throw in for the younger Fromm. Good trap there by Gritchen. Moranto plays it back for D'Aguiar. D'Aguiar misses Gritchen, goes out of bounds, and Jacob Victor will throw it in for Franny's.
I'm just impressed with the way the Marauders pass and control the ball.
Yeah, it's
extremely accurate passing.
Here's D'Aguiar with a good head ball, playing it forward. Mindler looks to chase. Taken away by Snyder for Franny's. Yeah, you would think that ball's pretty hard. You get some semi-type concussion symptoms just taking the head ball,
Yeah.
Here's Snyder coming away with it. looks for help. But every time that St. Francis tries to break into the Marauder zone, there's 2-3 defenders surrounding the ball area. I mean, just tremendous defensive zone coverage for the Marauders. There's Spencer Frome with a little fancy footwork, trying to create some room. Plays it up. Walsh was looking for the poach again. Ends up with it, heads to the middle. He's looking for
Scales.
Oh, yeah. He's got Scales all alone. He's going to go for the
Great
little chip.
move.
And Scales will shoot it into the empty net.
Beautiful goal. They've been trying to make that play happen, the entire game. They finally broke them in the middle.
Well, again, Mr. Walsh at the center of it, Mark. Nifty move on the side and just a clean pass. The goalie couldn't get out in time to make the play on the loose ball. Scales just gave himself a little touch into the box area and just had wide open net to shoot at and pounded at him right through the middle. 3-0.
Yep. 6th goal of the season for Scales. 27 minutes, 40 seconds left to play.
Well, you wonder at what point Franny's tries to throw a little caution to the wind and see if they can put one on the board here. Just been a struggle all day. I know they were excited to play. I saw on Twitter they'd won, I think, 3 or 4 in a row coming into today. So Frome with the throw-in. Nowhere to go. Victor plays it down, but out of bounds.
I believe this is the first meeting of the season between these two, right?
Yes, sir.
The second one will be a little tougher. You go out there on the grass and
could be a little different weather-wise,
yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, if you get that wind coming off the lake.
Frome to throw in again. Plays it to Manna. Manna tries to get it back to Frome.
I remember they used to play the soccer games in the front of the school.
Yep.
Yeah, when I refereed. And when that wind came off the lake,
oh.
Whoa, across from Hoax.
Yeah.
It was nasty. But, yeah, they played right on the front lawn.
Brutal. Victor to play it in. Good ball. Oh. Again, taken away by the Marauders. There's Morano with the clear. Victor plays it back down. Back to Morano. Morano gives it away. Looking for Scales. D'Aguirre with time. Plays it up to Scales. I think it's off us. It's going to be a Marauder throw-in.
Yep, Scales hurting a little bit of his back, it appears. Yep, he's calling for a sub. They got 2 subs coming in. We'll see.
Yeah, I think one of them's, no. Manna's going to come off. Now Scales is just going to sit down. Number 24, Joshua Van Vessem, comes into the game for Manna. His first action of the day. They have yet to stop the clock.
We stop the clock, please? Thank you.
Well, you got to wait for the ref to signal.
Did he do it?
He had not signaled just then.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
You're on it.
No, that was stopped at the right time.
Hey, the refs want to go home. They were getting an extra 30 seconds.
That's right.
Out of it.
Well, Scales is down.
I should know that. I refed for all those years.
Yeah.
One of these.
Yeah. 30 minutes ago. Hey, Sunil, how's that hamburger? Good? Atta boy. A little room service here in the press box. Freshly painted and carpeted press box.
Yep.
Which we will join you from Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock as these same 2 schools will tangle in a big Monsignor Martin League football game. The Marauders coming off of a sound thumping at the hands of Aquinas, and St. Francis off to a 3-0 start.
And tomorrow night, the big volleyball game.
Yeah, tune in for that one, folks. Trevor Gooch and the rest of the Canisius Crusaders head into town to face the talented front line of the Marauders, led by Jacob Don.
Yeah, they were pretty good last night.
Yeah, Anthony Berardi,
Nick Oakes,
Bryce Donovan, and Joe Kozlak. Terrific setter. It's going to be a beauty tomorrow. Marauders are really excited, too. Got a chance to talk to Coach Anzalone a little bit before this game. They're excited for this one. And they're ready.
So it'll be pack the paw all night, I'll bet.
I believe it's camouflage night tomorrow.
Is it?
I don't know. That's what one of the kids was saying. The Marauder, Derek Penman. So I'm sure it'll be a big crowd. Nice heel play, looking wide for man. A man is taken down there. Be a free kick for the Marauders. Scales on the sideline, just kind of working around. Just looks like he might have had a little tweak in that back.
Yeah.
Seems to be all right,
He had
though.
it for the first half, too. We saw that.
Good ball played to the front of the goal, and the goalie comes out, does a nice job.
Keeper's done a good job under difficult conditions.
Well, he's been under duress all day.
Yeah. But he's really made some good reads and
kept these guys somewhat in it. But without any offense, which St. Francis has been just very, very difficult to find for them, could go for naught here as we're just inside of 25 minutes left in the second half. Spencer Fromm, who's had a good, solid second half here. Be a throw-in for Marauders. Diaguiar throws it over to Spencer Fromm. He'll play it back to Diaguiar, and he's got plenty of time here to tee it up. Clears wide to Henry Fromm, who plays a little catch with Diaguiar. No particular rush, and he'll let a wild ball go through the middle. Again, Walsh looking to get that freebie break. He's poaching and poaching and poaching.
Yes,
he's always looking to break free there, boy.
Yeah, it's like the hockey player hanging at the
blue line.
Yep. Just waiting to get it.
Ooh. That was interesting. Another sub in here for the Marauders. It's going to be number 14, Chris Malterer. Malterer, the senior. Another big body in the middle for the Marauders. Good depth on this Marauder squad. Throw in coming. Great job by Gritchen there. Oh, great ball there by Fromm. Oh, Walsh ends up with it in the middle again. Just doing some tricks with the ball there. Jeez. Oh, and he slips
so
down,
talented.
but he comes back with it.
Oh, gotta have
He
a
took a
card
shot
here.
there.
He sure did. If I'm reffing this game, we're carding here. But I don't think he's gonna. You get 22 minutes, this thing could get a little feisty now. You don't want anybody getting hurt. It's 3-0.
Well,
you can't go running it, guys.
no.
And that was close to it.
Well, Walsh and Fromm both looking like they might take the kick. I wouldn't be surprised if Fromm let it fly here. Or if he tries to just get a quick wide to Walsh for a quick shot just away from the wall. Referees now carry chalk where they mark the 10-yard line.
You can't put any chalk on this field.
Fromm plays it up. Oh, he hits the top of the crossbar.
Oh.
Woof. What a
Great
good
shot.
effort there by Fromm.
Great shot.
And a new goalie in the game for St. Francis.
Yep.
That is going to be number 0 on your scorecard, which I don't have.
By the way, Scotty.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
21 minutes left here. 3-0 Marauders.
Oh, there's a takedown by Diaguiar. Yeah, you got it right, buddy. Just a couple little chippy things here in the last few minutes.
You know, it's the nature of soccer. Always has been.
I wasn't aware of such a thing.
Yeah.
But this is going to
I
be...
reffed many a chippy game in my day.
Yeah, this is going to be out from about the 22-yard line. Certainly close enough to let it fly. Walsh will go back into the line. The Marauders have 4 or 5 there as a wall. St. Francis working off of the right, looking for potential break. Here's Whitman. He's going to tee it up.
Oh, Wilson.
Wilson, and that just hits the base of the wall there.
Yep.
Not a great effort for Wilson there.
No, that's not the kind of shot you needed there.
Yeah, you need to get that up working toward one of the corners and at least challenge Barema a little bit. But there's been no challenge for him this afternoon. The Marauders have kept him fairly clean in that goal area. Nice work by Spencer Fromm there. Wilson plays it down, but gets it taken away. And another giveaway there by the Marauders.
Yeah, a little miscommunication, I think, there.
Inside of 20 left. There's just one guy in the offensive zone for Franny's, and there's 5 Marauders deep. There's a clear, and that is well out of play, heading out.
Well, I can imagine having the Marauder firepower is a difficult challenge for opposing coaches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you got to deal with a couple of things. You got to deal with the skill level when they get into the zone. You got to deal with the speed level, and you got to deal with this tough, physical and quick defense. Who's able to turn transition quickly. That's a big, big thing in this sport. And the Marauders are very good at the transition game. And when you got the speed, and here comes Walsh. He's just running by everybody. He's alone. Oh! Great save. He doesn't see him. Walsh still has another opportunity. Unbelievable. He gets up. Oh, he gets taken down
Penalty
in the box.
shot, yep. It's going to be a penalty shot.
Oh. Speed on display by Mr. Walsh there. Woof. He just ran through 4 defenders. And we'll see if he's going to get the free kick or if they're going to give it to Fromm. The goaltender's down, though. I think he's down from the great save he made on Walsh.
Did, yep. So clock is stopped, 18:09. I'm assuming the call was penalty kick, right?
Yes, the ball's already been placed.
Yep. Okay.
And it looks like Henry Fromm is going to take the kick. The advantage of being the senior leader. Walsh does all the work. I'll tell you, I'll clean up.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I always thought the guy who gets taken down should be the guy who has to take the kick. One would think.
That's what it is in hockey, right? The National Hockey League?
You can pick anybody on the
shot,
ice as well, yeah.
I think their starting keeper will have to go back in here.
Yeah. And hopefully you can listen in. A little fun facts about soccer led to us by Uppers. What a beautiful day.
It is.
A day for some raw clams. Goaltender's still down. Yeah, I think they might have to make a move here. As they've signaled to the other goalie, he's going to... Looks like he's up and getting active again on the sideline. I wonder if he'd lost his win. That was a pretty good shot he took, or if maybe there was some contact with Walsh as he came out and challenged. But trainer Tim out there with one of the assistant coaches from St. Francis. The penalty, the referees are signaling up to us, and that penalty has been assessed to somebody with no number on our roster, number 26. So, unfortunately, we can't let you know who that was, but goaltender's still down. Oh, they want 18. They want 18:26 back on the clock. Excuse me. Thought they were signaling the penalty. So they'll add another 17 seconds on the clock. And it does look like there will be a goaltending change here. As soon as the St. Francis goalie can get to his feet. Still down on all fours.
Yeah, the Franny's keeper walks off now. What's that? Little can't get the clock reset.
It will be Fromm to take the kick. Falta back in net. Tough spot to come back in.
Oh, great save. Nice save by the keeper.
How about that? Marauders keep the pressure on. Still in the box. Trying to clear. Well, credit St. Francis with a big turnaround there.
Hey, he read it right. You know, you get the keeper's guess on those, which way they think they're going to go.
I still think you got to go high all the time there to the corners. Oh, here we go. Another break for the Marauders.
Keeper comes out on it, and he
gets taken out by his own guy. Jeez. Tough enough out there to be taken out by your own guy. Malterer plays it forward there. Gets it to Michael Wright.
Wright's had several opportunities.
Yeah, he's been active in the front offensive zone.
He's got some good wheels.
Yeah, that's a theme for the Marauders. Speed galore up front. Here's Malterer. Oh, this goalie's come back with a vengeance. It's another great save, and he's a little nicked up, slow to get up. A lot of contact when you throw yourself at that ball on the ground.
Yeah, he looks a little shook up. Yep, he's breathing heavy down there.
Well, he's had to work hard since coming back into the game 2 minutes ago. He's made 4 saves.
16:30. I think our next soccer broadcast will be the Canisius match here.
Yeah?
October 7th, I believe it is.
Oh. Snyder will throw it in, the captain for St. Francis.
Oh, I thought you meant Pete Schneider.
Nope. Tries to throw a deep ball. Nice play by D'Aguiar there as he sends it into the crowd. Throw in toward the net. That ball's loose. Oh, there's a shot that goes way wide.
Yeah, that was Gora. In 15 minutes now, I'm sure the Marauders want to keep the shutout.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, get him another one. Who is the backup keeper? Do we know?
Yep, I do. Let me just have a look-see here for you there, buddy. Jared DiNicolantonio.
Is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wright's with it. Throws the ball out wide for Jonathan O'Rourke.
Malterer gives it away. Taken away by Franny's and then cleared out of bounds. It'll be a throw in Marauders.
Well, they've made some changes up front, the Marauders. They've kept the defense. And D'Aguiar's still in. Fromm's still in. Grandy's still in.
Nice ball by Malterer there. Going to have another foul on Franny's. Oh, we got another yellow.
Another yellow card, yep.
And they're going to send him off.
Well, it's the thing. You're just sensing, as I said a little while ago, you got to clean this thing up now. The game's over, 3-0.
Brema poaching up very far. He's up by the 35-yard line. Henry Fromm will play it in right from the 20-yard line on a free kick. We wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get a little air under this and let someone run under it. Goaltender encouraging Jacob Victor and the rest of the wall to move to the right. Ball's played into the box. Headed and out of bounds. It'll be a corner for the Marauders.
Still a good ball.
Yeah, my apologies, by the way, to the St. Francis goaltender. That is Matthew Gabalski, the starter. We had a little typo on our rosters here. Gabalski has been very strong. Although giving up the 3 goals, been very strong all afternoon. So now the corner kick coming up for the Marauders with inside of 14 minutes left. It's going to be number 19, Jonathan O'Rourke, who will play it in from the corner. Low ball. Malter tries to play it down. Back to O'Rourke. Into the box again. A good job here by Franny's. They've covered up their end a little bit better here in the second half.
No, he wasn't able to get in under any air under those 2 crosses.
Yeah, too many bodies to play it down on the ground.
Yep.
Malter tees it up. Oh, good save by Grabowski. Malter from the 20-yard line. Got a good piece of leather on that one, but the good save by the Franny's goaltender. Oh, that's a handball. Oh, gets away with it. Turnover by the Marauders will go back on a throw-in by St. Francis. 12.5 left in this one. There's Michael Wright again. Boy, he's found himself with the ball in the offensive zone quite a bit today. Man is taken down just outside the box. I believe it was just outside the box, yes. So the Marauders will have a free kick to the right of the goaltender. Fromm comes to place it. 12 even left here in this regulation. The referee is walking off the 10 yards. There's a first. He had to move the Franny's defenders up. They were too deep. So Fromm will try and hook one here toward that back post, I would imagine. Oh, he doesn't get that in the air either. That ball's overrun by Logan Sherman, and away comes Franny's in transition. First time they've had much of a free run at all into the Marauder zone. There's a clearing pass, but a great job cleared out of the zone by the Marauders.
Yeah, Grandy.
Here's Malterer as he chases it down.
That back 3 or 4 for the Marauders are very solid. And Daguerre, Fromm, and Grandy.
Yeah, Grandy's been real solid today. No doubt about it.
Ooh, good ball up the left side.
Unfortunately, I think
for Mana.
He played it to David Archer, who was getting some water from football practice there. Logan Sherman with some good activity up front for the Marauders as well today. Just a shade over 10 minutes left in regulation. By contract, we do have to say regulation.
We do. Where's my microphone?
Fromm plays it into the offensive zone again, and there's a chase on. Franny's comes away with it, but they'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Marauders.
The play is a little sloppy.
Yeah. As you would expect it with a 3-0 game and inside of 10 minutes left. Not many chances by the Marauders. Ooh.
Good throw.
Malter is going to tee it up again. It kicks that one off of a Red Raider, and it'll be a corner for the Marauders again. Jonathan O'Rourke will play the corner kick in. Fromm and Diaguiar about midfield, just talking it over here a little bit. This time O'Rourke gets it up, and it's played out of bounds by the Franny's defender at the front goalpost, and it'll be another corner.
And there have been a lot of corners today.
Sure have.
Marauders.
Yeah, 12, I believe. There's O'Rourke again.
Well, that goes off the white, and it'll be St. Francis kick out. Went off Napier. But very impressive with this team today. Shows why there would be 9-0-1 now.
Mm-hmm. The draw was a win against Clarence in the Clarence tournament at the beginning of the year, but because of tournament setting, it doesn't go down as a win or a loss. It goes down as a tie, believe it or not. But the Marauders did win that on penalties. Clarence, the number one team in Western New York, somehow, with the Marauders 5. But, yeah, a little quirk in the rules in soccer. When tournaments happen and there's a victory in extra time or penalties, it only goes down as a tie both ways. Not understanding that one. Good ball played toward the front of the Marauder net, but cleared away once again. That was Logan Sherman who cleared it out of there.
Oh, almost a good ball to right again.
Yeah, Michael Wright was looking again.
See, I think technically because of regular season, they don't play penalty kicks.
Mm-hmm.
So
yep.
they revert to the real rules, which are the game ends in a tie.
Yeah.
Even though, like you say, because of a tournament, they got to have a winner.
Yep.
So
True.
They go to kicks, but the game officially it was a tie, right?
Yep. Joshua Van Vessem checks in for the Marauders, and Henry Fromm, who's had a strong game, will check out. Seen the last of him this afternoon, I would imagine, barring any injuries. Marauders have played everybody this afternoon eligible to play. Here's a long ball down the right sideline. Played to the front.
Oh, good ball there.
Franny's with their best opportunity, trying to control it, but there's a ball from just outside the box. That was number 3 teeing that up for St. Francis.
But before that, Espinosa had a chance on a crossing ball.
Yeah.
He was parked right in front, but wasn't able to get a foot on it.
Well, Jacob Dugan teed into that one, but just hit it wide. Barema to play it out. Over the top of right. He gives chase.
A little over 6 minutes. So if you've been waiting to make dinner, you can start now.
Well, Franny's, with some of the Marauder subs in, Franny's is showing a little bit more zest offensively here. There's a nice play by Napier to play it out of bounds. Marauders will regroup in their own zone. Throw in by Franny's. Napier does a nice job of stepping in front of that to head it out of the way. Diaguiar still in the game. Can't get control. Now it's taken away by the Marauders. Ooh, right almost again. Oh, there's a tackle from behind. Absolutely. That'll be a Marauder free kick as Peter Croce was taken down from behind. 5.5 left in this one. So really the only thing left here is going to be the final score as the Marauders lead this one 3-0 and well in hand.
Yeah, and they're beginning to just establish themselves as the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they beat Canisius 4-0, right?
Yep.
If I remember correctly. So get this one, and I don't know if they've played Nichols yet or not.
They did. They've beaten Nichols as well. There's going to be a takedown and a takedown. So About 4.5 left in this one. Franny's will have a free kick from just right of the goal box. Victor plays it. Little fight for the ball in front of the St. Francis bench. The Marauders come away with it. Michael Wright with some nifty footwork. Tries to play it up to Logan Sherman. But that gets loose.
And Daguerre still back there.
Yep. Still cleaning up the garbage, as they say. The sweeper.
Look at the keeper come way out on that one.
And he takes down Michael Wright.
Yeah.
Little knee on knee there. Wright's down. He's injured here. That leg got up high. I wonder if he just clipped him. And they're going to, looks like a referee's reaching for a card here. He's going to give the goalie a yellow.
He did yellow the goalie.
Yep. So that's the third yellow of the afternoon for St. Francis. We did reach for it, but he's not, he hasn't shown it yet.
I think he already showed it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the keeper's got it. He's coming out now.
Well, yep. They're putting in a third goaltender. The other goaltender was injured early on.
Yep, they're bringing in Jonas Enroth. Hey, what else are you going to say with under 4 minutes in a 3-0 game?
Yeah, well.
Say, well,
that's...
other than watch volleyball tomorrow night.
It's certainly a yellow card, but, not a malicious play. The goalie was coming out to make a play. It was just some contact.
Well, even though the Red Raiders lost last night, and appears they're going to lose today, on Saturday they'll have a chance to
avenge
the score. Their football team is, by all accounts, are very good. Should be a lot of fun on Saturday.
Yeah, the weather looks great. Come on out. If you can't come on out, tune us in at 1 o'clock right here on this same broadcast network.
See if the Marauder football team can right the ship.
Yep, they got the win, the Clarence win. It was sandwiched around losses to St. Anthony and Aquinas. There's a ball played to the middle. Logan Shepard gets tied up, and he's going to get called for the foul inside the box.
They're going to come out. Yep. Kick it out.
Oh, by everybody. Napier grabs it, plays it up to Kretsch. Daguerre still in there. Kretsch heads it forward. Daguerre clears it out of harm's way.
Yep, Daguerre and Grandy still back there. I'm sure that's to protect the shutout.
Absolutely. And they haven't been overtaxed this afternoon. It's actually the front guys who've done a lot of running today.
They sure have. Good ball by Gora. Doesn't get through, though.
Yeah, nice play by Napier there. Got another push, and this time it's against Franny's.
Inside 3 minutes.
So the count begins. As Brahma looks for his 8th shutout on the year. Goals against average of about .2.
Yep. And the offensive production for this team's got to be close to 3.5. I would imagine.
Yeah, that's the big key. When you've got that kind of defense with Daguerre, Grandy, and Frome, and you've got probably the best goaltender in Western New York, if you're going to get 3 goals, you're going to have a chance and should win every single game if they can get that magic number of 3, 3.5, 4 goals. Because they're not going to, barring any kind of breakdown, Brahma's just not going to give that kind of ground to an offense.
Yeah, this team has the makings of what could be a New York State Catholic champion.
Well, that's the goal. Coach Thoyne has gone a long way with these young guys, waiting for them to mature and get old, and they are now. So this is it. This is the
their
year.
Time. Yep.
Good takeaway there by Wright. Wright again coming up with it.
Yeah, look at the speed on him.
Yeah, another St. Andrews grad, and he gets taken down in the corner. Minute left. Refs are just hoping a couple of balls get cleared and cleared away. They don't want to have to blow any more whistles. Certainly don't want to have to pull any more cards out either. The second half has been filled. 3 yellows for St. Francis.
No hurry to kick it here.
Nope. They're just going to play it in the corner and just try and run some clock.
When they start doing things like that, that's when the weird things happen.
Yeah, and there's
guy goes and tries to push him down.
Yeah, there was a little shove there, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
The Marauders doing what they want here, just controlling time and running some clock. Throw it into the middle.
Hey, we want to thank our videographer, Rich Uppers-Pellier, for bringing us the video today. He'll be with us tomorrow night for volleyball, right, Ups? All right, beautiful. And that's where Paul and I will be. Thanks for listening. Tomorrow, 6:30, Crusaders, Marauders in volleyball. Thanks for watching, everybody.